Hello everybody, I'm back with another room build. This one is Thor's bedroom in the Avengers Bunker. And I had a hard time deciding how I wanted to do Thor's room because when I looked up what his home planet looks like, it's like opulent and the color gold and over the top and kind of medieval looking, but at the same time it's like futuristic and sleek. I don't know, it was like a weird combination. So I decided to make the main bedroom more like the opulent, really rich looking room, and then the bathroom is more sleek and modern looking. I couldn't really come up with any furniture to be both. It just wasn't working out quite right. But I did decide, as part of the craziness of his room, to put a little pond in there. I wanted to put a water feature in because it just seemed like a thing to do. But then I thought, whoa, why not have his own pool? Why doesn't Thor have his own little swimming pool / pond? Because why not? He's in an underground bunker, but still, I think Thor would have it. So I made it and I put I tried to make it look natural, as natural as an underground pond can look in a steel bunker, but still. I put it in the corner there, and then I started switching everything to the color blue, and I ended up using the floor tiles that are gold, and I really like the way they look. I think it looks kind of like gold coins have been placed on the floor. And I really like that tile in general. I think it's really pretty, like the mosaic. It goes with a lot of things. So I kind of ended up going for a blue and gold look in this bedroom. And yeah, I change up the headboard area quite a bit. I end up sticking with that white curtain and the gold coin background. I think it looks really cool. And I like that sun above the bed. I don't usually like that sun anywhere, but I thought it looked very appropriate for Thor, Odin's son. I know it's spelled different, but same idea. And I wanted to size up a fireplace to put in there because I thought it would look more like over the top, but it never looks quite right when I try to do that. So I ended up just using a smaller fireplace, but then putting some large objects on top of it. And I put the two portraits on either side of the fireplace to represent his parents. Just slap an eye patch on the one guy and you've got his dad. A younger version of his dad. And then I just put some little trinkets off to the side. There's a cookie jar because Thor probably likes to snack. And then I put some more vegetation in by those rocks, and then I'm just putting the last details on the dresser. But I like the way it turned out, the little fireplace area and then the little pond. And then I moved on to the bathroom. Like I said, this was more modern, so I went for kind of a black and silver look, I think. And I wanted it to be very clutter-free, and I don't know, I wish that there was a flooring that was just plain marble. I know there are marble tiles, but I think they look kind of like linoleum. I wish there was just marble, smooth, no cracks. I feel like that would just suit so many things I want to build. But instead, I use this little mosaic tile again. I don't know, I feel like it's little enough to look more expensive than just linoleum flooring. And at one point, this was the only bathroom in the house, so everyone was trying to get up in Thor's bathroom, but I fixed that later on. But I like the way it turned out. It's just kind of simple, but it's huge, a little over the top. And then I moved on to the gym. And the gym is behind the family room, and I figured these people got to work out and get their physique, keep their physique going. But the gym is really simple. It's just gym equipment, squishy floor, and mirrors. They don't really need anything else. Oh, I did put music in there. And then the next room I moved on to after that was the pool. And I didn't really know how I wanted to do the pool. I ended up making it look more modern. It's just kind of a rectangle. But then I'd wanted to do this in another bedroom, but I wanted to make it look like there were windows to the outside, so kind of like a fake outside. So I ended up doing that in here, on the side wall, and I don't know how I like it. Like, I didn't have Get to Work when I built this, and I feel like I wish I had, because then I could have used those really bright lights and maybe it would have simulated the sun better. But as it is, it looks very artificial, which it is, but I wanted it to look more realistic. So I'm just going for like very modern furniture here. And then right here is when I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the outside background. And so I decided to make it look like kind of like trees or vines and then put sky in the background. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure what I think about it. And you can hardly ever see it because I have the walls down so I can see what I'm doing when I'm playing. But I look at it sometimes. But I do like those little clouds. They're not very realistic looking, but they're just so cute. And then here I am just finishing it off. I put in the windows in a second. I don't know, I guess it turned out okay. It looks just kind of like a cartoon. And then I decided to go really simple for the rest of the room. I just put up a bunch of movie posters because, like I said earlier, I feel like Tony, who designed this, would be kind of into that. He's kind of a geek. So we've got the movie posters up in the room, and I was just trying to decide on the lighting. A lot of these lights don't do very much. Like, they look really bright, but the light they let off doesn't really go very far. So I was struggling with that. But I figured it out eventually. So once I finish up the pool, then I'm done with all like the public areas of the Avengers build, but I do need to make like the fake office on the top floor, which I'm actually really excited to make. And then I need to finish up the bedrooms. And here are the screenshots. I really liked how Thor's room turned out. Like, it's just, that little door in the background doesn't fit the theme at all, but it's just over the top, and like, who would have this? Who would have little fish spouting water? But I like it. And there was Thor getting into his pool. He tested it out and he told me he liked it, so that was good news. And that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching.